Yeah. Let's go with the white stones. What did we get? 2 green ones? That's very hard to make use of. I could put one on a clarity so we don't need to upgrade it. That is actually what I'm gonna do. I'm just not gonna upgrade it. Yellow void stone probably goes in the other 1000 fists. So it defends us a bit. That's not bad. It will often trigger twice. It will usually trigger twice actually. It's very rare that we won't have slow on a target. Another unbalanced fury, that wouldn't be bad. Meditation, enter Zen, expel. Upgrades to also foresight 1. Huh, that doesn't sound too tempting to me. Flurry of blows on the other hand, pretty good. There's a lot of empty spaces here. DISHEVELED Salesman, I would like to visit them. Mix up, deal 7 future strike. If the target has no future strike, trigger +1. Okay, decent. But not much more than decent. These cards... Well, Shield Bash is good. We don't have Vulnerable yet. Crippling Blow. I don't think we need that at all. I don't think we need Stillness either. I think this is our end path. Almost certainly. Which means we can't go there. Probably want to go to this upgrade. If we decide not to go to these spaces. Cursed item, but we can't remove the curse anymore. Well, it's 3 souls at the very least, but we can't spend them either. Unless we go to the soul collector. Which is still possible. I think I'm still gonna go to this elite. Just because almost all paths lead through there. I'm okay with skipping the stillness. Definitely want to start here. And I don't really care about the crippling blow that much. Because we have enough sources of slow already. Taxidermist. Anything we need against them? Maybe we don't need the D-cell. Because we don't need that much slow against this enemy. And instead we go with... Wave of Focus, maybe? Sure. Gaining momentum. Yeah, that's a good starting hand. This is only 20%. Yeah, we need to focus on the taxidermist. Lashing kick. Apply some slow. No damage incoming at all. I like that. You're gonna trigger our spell next turn for the vulnerability. I really like that spell. It's quite good. I would like to Surefoot twice. For the rage, just. These guys are attacking, but they won't be dealing that much damage. Even though it currently shows they would. That will also give us some delayed block thanks to the hand mirror. More rage. Yeah. Can still play everything. And actually this will just wipe out the enemies. GG. Another unbalanced fury. I am considering upgrading another lashing kick. Or a lashing kick. That wouldn't be bad. I should probably upgrade shield wall pretty soon. Anything here we want to upgrade? The unbalanced fury. Do we want the second one of those? They are pretty expensive. I think we upgrade the shield wall now. That just increases its block potential by a lot. I might just move on the bottom path here, trying to find a secret room. Well, missed out on some essence. But that's okay. The heck? This one is annoying. But she's all alone. That makes way for focus weaker, I think. I mean, we have pretty hard-hitting skills. When dealing future strikes, or she, to a slowed enemy, increase the amount dealt each time by 2. Yes, please. This is literally what our deck does. Slow enemies and deal future strike to them. Flame shield is also always nice. At the start of your turn, block equal to the current battle round. And Keg of Lucky Rum would be good if it was earlier. Oh, it's been nerfed. After every second fight you'll find a potion. Is that a nerf? I think that's in addition to the normal potions you find. While I think before it just made it guaranteed to find 1 potion. I'm not sure. When you play an attack against this creature without it resolves, you will suffer 3 threat. Do we have the knee pads active? We don't. So if we want to deal any damage to them this turn, we're gonna suffer some damage of our own. I don't like the idea of that. I might choose not to attack this turn. But the longer we take with this fight, the more annoying and dangerous it gets. This might be a bad idea, but I feel like we kind of have to. This is better. We decel. This is not the order I want to play those in, but I want to enter Zen first. Yeah. 6 incoming. I am gonna play that shield wall. Love the steel knuckles. These are amazing. I think I'm just gonna skip. Actually, before it resolves, right? So we'll gain 6 threat and then block for 8. Very nice. Could keep the combination strike in hand. That does make a lot of sense, actually. Huh, we are hexed. I would like to keep the slow up. How much damage is this? 36? Well, not with the hex, of course, but... My hand is so expensive. Could go combination strike and then double surefoot to block the damage. Sure. Alright, I did not have follow-up. Ghost inert volatile, ghost inert, yeah, the volatile one we want to play. And then we purge the non-volatile one. Then our goal is to defend against this this hit and win on the next turn. That's 9, 15. Ah, close enough. Actually, I think we trigger something that makes this work out, right? The knee pads. Yeah. And now we try to go for the kill. That won't quite work out, huh? We can play Surefoot to gain rage. Then we purge the Surefoot. And then this is 45, that will do. This will be 36, that won't quite do. Flurry of Blows. Now this card seems absolutely insane with Steel Knuckles. So I definitely want to include that. Let's get greedy and fight the next elite. The Beast of Malice. Yeah, they're not too much of a problem for future strike builds, I think. We do want to keep the All Alone in the deck. 3 Lashing Kicks still seems like a reasonable number. Maybe we cut the Repeating Deflection now. Actually, we cut Battle Cry for D-Cell, because against this enemy these are pretty similar and D-Cell is just easier to play. Do I... Swift Kick is becoming less and less important because we usually trigger Zen with abilities. But with the Overcharge especially, it's quite good still. I'm gonna kick a Reflection for this fight. Yeah, should be fine. Fractal Feather. Each time you play a card with the same name as a card already played this turn, gain 3 block. Yes, because Ghost and Rebound. That's something we quite often do. Clarity, Diesel, Discipline, to enter Zen. That's not bad. But we need to purge a Combination Strike. It's a bit awkward. I think I'm gaining momentum Combination Strike instead. Let's see what I draw. Another D-Cell. Yeah, I think we just apply tons of slow. Right. It's only 7 damage incoming this turn, thanks to all the slow and weakness we applied. Oh, nice sidestep. We can't afford Unbalanced Fury this turn anyways. This is enough defense, and we can finish with the Flurry of Blows, which deals so much future strike to them. And that wasn't even with fatigue. Hi Katira! Welcome! Yeah, the artifacts are really highly synergistic this run. Only way for me to enter Zen this turn. I think I want more weak on the enemy. I'm gonna use my spell. Oh no, Pummel doesn't care about weak. Ah, Pummel is so rough. Can we kill next turn? I think we might be able to. Looks very likely, actually. Well, with the daisies, who knows? How much damage is this? 12? We currently have 69, 77, so we would need 20. We can't get 20 though. So let's make the most out of our fractal feather. And block for a decent amount here. Oh, did I forget something? Maybe I triggered the... Maybe it wasn't... No. Not sure. Did I apply vulnerability or something? Oh, I had rage. I guess that made the difference. I don't think we want meditation in our deck. Let's see what this is. Dead Man's Drop. Each time your discard is reshuffled, block 10. That's not worth a void. And at least not a void we can't remove. I would take this if I still had a chance to remove the void, but here I'm gonna destroy it instead. We have 22 souls. That would allow for a decent relic here. Or we could instead get an upgrade point. I'm gonna get 2 more upgrade points here. Actually, it's also a potion. Potions are getting more and more relevant the closer we get to the end. Yeah. Sure. The potion is what pushed me over there. Power from pain. We don't want these against the Whale Watchers, right? We need to kill 2 to get the battle progress done. These are all poisoning me. That's a pretty scary start. And we can't enter Zen or slow the enemy this turn. Why did I keep the All Alone in my deck? Well, I guess I can still purge it. Poison. So much poison. That's really scary if they start like that. It's a lot of rage. It's gonna be a good 1,000 fists. Even the Ambulance Fury is pretty good already. I think I should split the damage. A lot of damage incoming. Slow won't help me. Weak would, but I think I'm better off using the Discipline. Swift Kick. That's good, because it also overcharges us, so it helps with the energy. We need to draw a good block hand here. Uh-oh. Well, we have the Sidestep. The Sidestep is pretty solid, with the Hand Mirror and Knee Pads and Fractal Feather. It's gonna be quite good. Sidestep, yeah, that's already enough defense. Decel and then another Sidestep. I don't want to keep you weakened. I'm also gonna apply some Shi and weakness here to everyone, making it a bit easier for me to defend next turn, because even with the timely maneuver, that's a pretty scary turn. Discipline helps, I guess. That's 15. These are both follow-up. Let's start with the clarity then. That defends us. 21. Delay block already. This guy's gonna die really soon. Guess we debuff the rightmost one. Restacking the poison. Need to end this fight. Do I want to sidestep now? To enter Zen. Don't have to. Could keep the sidestep in hand. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Swift kick to make sure you die. Ooh. It's actually even better. Okay, that means we do have our 2 kills next turn. As long as we defend against the incoming damage now, I think we'll be alright. That makes it relatively easy to defend. Well, he's not alone yet. Will be soon. Is that a full... Yeah, that's a full kill. There we go. Energy potion, that's pretty potent. Yeah, this flurry of blows really needs an upgrade. That's just a giant hit. Salesman. Meditation cushion. She gains twice the bonus from fatigue. Sadly, we don't benefit a lot from that. Silver medal. Each time you complete a non-perfect combat, take this item up by 1. Increase the rate of Voidstone bar fills by 20% for each count on this item. Wow, if you get this one early, each time you draw a Bane, draw 1. Yes, I think I will take that. That's some nice protection against Banes. Against Banes only, but Banes are probably the most common. Weakness cards. Deal X damage equal to 6 plus 4 for each ability played this turn. Ooh, that could be very strong. What does it upgrade to? 8 plus 6. That's just a giant hit with our deck. We have a few very good abilities, but another flurry of blows is also quite tempting, especially if we can immediately upgrade it. I'm gonna go with that. Let's upgrade the flurry. And I think it's time for some further defensive upgrades. Maybe just having an upgraded repeating deflection might be good. Timely maneuver is just a better upgrade overall, right? It's a bit less delay block though. These are actually very similar. But I mean, timely maneuver just has higher numbers and that's good. It's time to cut one lashing kick and probably the all alone again for the battle cry and the flurry. Flurry is also an ability card, which is important. Pyramite. I think we might be okay against those. Not sure. These are quite scary. Although slow helps quite a bit against them, so... we fight them with huge health. Think I need to get aggressive here. And I think I should focus on the Pyramites. Not sure. Not sure about that. The problem with focusing on the Pyramites is that we don't have lots of Shi spillover like I had with some builds that went with a similar strategy. I think it's focusing down the pyre, trying to keep these in check with some slow. D-cell. Not yet. Isn't time quite yet for that. I don't think we want to play the second Thousand Fists right now. I'd rather clarity the one of the Flurry of Blows. We have trouble with this fight. We're not that great at dealing with burning either. I want to spread some... Actually, I should play Battle Cry. Should have played it first even. I do want to play Unbalanced Fury and Shield Wall, but that's just not possible. I don't need to play Shield Wall. Oh, this is volatile, I can't purge it. I should take the damage and play the Unbalanced Fury, that's actually really important here. This fight has actually the potential to kill us. Do want to keep the right one weakened, because the right one is the one that's gonna attack us after we gain more burn. So more slow and more weak keeps that one in check. Sidestep and sure-footed are very nice to see here. The volatile one I wanna play, the rebound one I wanna keep. I don't want to keep that one slow. That's actually important. 16 delay block already. Let's add another 9 to that. Do we really need to keep that? No. Should have played it first then, but we have so much delay block now. That burning, it burns. 1 through 4. I can play these, yeah, and I should. The combination strike first. I would love to be able to also play the Battle Cry. I could play the Battle Cry instead of the Flurry. Is that good? The Flurry triggers this turn. I think I have to play the Flurry. It's just huge amounts of future strike. These two will die, so we only have to deal with that one. Maybe we are okay. That one isn't even attacking, so the only incoming damage is from the burn itself. And because we lose burn when these enemies die, we're actually fine here. Whew. I was worried about this fight. That's the future strike we need, and then we win this turn. Nice. Not quite flawless, but, you know, strength potion, happy to pick that up. I think the next upgrade is discipline, right? All alone can be quite useful against the guardians and stuff. These guys shouldn't be too bad. I think. That guy doesn't care much about slow though. I think we double sidestep to start out. And then I think we actually focus on the outer enemies instead of the middle one. Yeah, especially after this hit. That's Clarity, the other Flurry. And the next turn we're gonna use our spell for the vulnerability. So we have some burst. Red Void Stone is nice. Like to see that. Trigger our spell. Surefoot is nice, not just for defense, but also for block. Rage. I think for the same reason we also play Discipline. That means we need to purge something to play the 1000 Fists. That would be the Swift Kick, I guess. Gut Fiend doesn't quite die this turn. Maybe we can kill these two at the same time. Cripple. So we have one less card this turn. They are self-destructing. That sucks. Oh, that sucks so much. Because we can't stop them, because it's not this is not a turn where Future Strike triggers. I think we can't enter Send this turn. I'm just gonna decel you. Do I want a Lashing Kick at all? I think so. Yeah, wasted a lot of damage against that enemy. Maybe I should have killed the Flash Beast. Because now we have respawn. Well, we would have had respawn anyways. It's just a bit worse now. And this hand is awful. This is just timely maneuver. Oh, luckily the knee pads were ready. So we didn't take as much damage. Didn't manage to finish any enemy off. That sucks. And the issue orders. This hand doesn't do a whole lot. I think we have to bide our time. Let's reduce the flurry. Oh yeah, I would have liked to play that. Well, at least the Banes are not a huge problem. Everyone's already slow. So yeah, let's go with this. Kills that guy off, nice. You wanna stay slow, please? Double D-cell discipline lashing kick would be an option. Sure. It's a lot of energy to spend on this turn, but it does take out this guy next turn and gives us a lot of delayed block as well. So we can afford to take this turn slow. Which I don't mind at all. Okay, that's a good pickup. This might actually win us the fight. That was so much Future Strike. Wow. That card goes off when the enemies are slow and have a bunch of fatigue on them. Our final upgrade point. What do we want from that one? I think it might be all alone for the final bosses. And no, that's not gonna be my damage engine. I think it might be repeating deflection then. The birth pit. Ooh. I'm gonna use a healing potion. We're not gonna use 3 against the Guardians, I think. If we keep these ads under control with slow decently, and it might not be that bad. Actually, the boss is pretty susceptible to slow as well. So that's definitely something we can use to our advantage. Because them gaining frenzy doesn't matter as much if they're slow. A lot of incoming damage. It's time for a leverage. This hand is a bit awkward. I do want to play Battle Cry and Timely Maneuver, that's for sure. I also would like to play Combination Strike to draw. Thousand Fists is also a good block actually. Actually, Thousand Fists plus Timely Maneuver is full block. And no, because this guy gains extra. Yeah. Yeah, with the Battle Cry. Yeah, right. I was confused. The Battle Cry cancels out that guy slow, so we have a decent chunk of defense. That guy's frenzy gain from the ability. I think we do something with sure-footed and D-cell here. Keep the boss low. These guys are not that threatening yet. I'm gonna gain the energy from perching. We should be able to defend pretty easily. This looks like we might not be able to defend, although we are gonna draw a card. That will help. That will actually do. Thanks to the hand mirror. Now we flurry. Take my flesh. Will kill itself, give the birth pit fortitude equal to 5% of its max HP and 1 AP. Yeah, please do that. That's... I don't care about that. And then we clarity the other flurry. Like, these guys have pretty high attack already, so them resetting their attack is actually nice. 1000 Fists will defend me. I think this is just 1000 Fists battle cry. Huh. How much damage is combination strike? Isn't a whole lot. Yeah, that makes sense. I should play combination strike anyways. I think we go on the aggressive now and give up on the battle cry. Yeah, that wins. That wins us the fight because we can just end turn and the boss will die to all the future strike we put on them. But we could also just completely block because we can. Just play everything. Retaliate. Do we need 2 more upgrade points? Otherwise I would probably go for the white stones. Yeah, I should go for the white stones. And another black one. That's gigantic. I would like to put it on a flurry of blows, but we might not be able to cast that twice in a turn. Where do we put the black white stone? On battle cry? That's also quite tempting. Battle cry is less important against these enemies though. Unless we go for the star colors, I guess. Let's see, what are the blessings? Stealth and full energy, 20% damage taken. I don't think we can take on the Death Knight at all. First card played each turn costs 2 less. That's so good though. That's amazing. Let's release the souls. Can we take on the Death Knight? Probably not. Blessing of Sluggishness is not going to be that important. I think we go for the left 2. That means we... yeah, Battle Cry is not going to be part of our deck until... after the next fight, we'll probably cut Battle Cry and use D-Cell because we're fighting single targets then. From then on out. I think the red Void Stone goes into repeating deflection, maybe? Repeating deflection, I guess. And the black one? That one really matters. The black one, I think, goes into the other D-Cell. I think against the next enemy, these are the debuff purchase, right? That's annoying. Maybe we should fight the Star Callers then. The Star Callers are pretty tame, I think, for our deck. Not sure. I mean, Blessing of Stealth doesn't even matter that much. The Void will lose debuffs pretty quickly, so the slow approach might not work that well against them. That means the Blessing of Sluggishness actually matters. Sure. This one is the toughest fight. I think I'm gonna use an energy potion. This one matters the most. We could shape our opening hand. When our opening hand always has gained momentum, clarity, we want it to be cheap. Probably something like 2 lashing kicks. Or maybe a combination strike actually. And then a lashing kick. Yeah, lashing kick sounds good. Mind control, weaken 5, haunted 2. You cannot gain rage, right? That sucks, but gaining combination, you become immune. We can still apply Future Strike to them, right? Immune to all damage and debuffs. But Future Strike is not a debuff. But they're immune to slow as well. Actually, I'm gonna use Battle Cry here. This one is immune, but we hit the other two. Should have split the damage. So I could apply the debuffs to everyone. We must be careful not to make anyone go immune here. Because otherwise they will not take damage from the Future Strike, I think. Haunted also is very annoying right now. I think we start with Repeat, then Discipline, then Flurry, and then another Flurry. That seems good. Just apply a lot of fatigue on all of them. Well, a lot. Well, as much fatigue as I can get. These two buff themselves really hard. But we have a good turn, I think. I do want to focus on the right one whenever I can. So, Thousand Fists you. Let's not make you go immune. Do I? Yeah, I do play the sure-footed. At least these copies for the delay block as well. I can play that one as well. I kind of want to keep it. Alright, I can't keep anything against the Star Callers. Forgot about that. Should have played it, I guess. That's fine. This is a decent hand. Can't play any more attacks, otherwise I'll waste them. Let's reduce Flurry. Purge these. We're making some progress, but these enemies are getting stronger every turn. Oh, well, not literally every turn, but the longer the fight goes on, the harder they will be to deal with. I'll waste the extra energy gain. I should probably start with D-Cell then. D-cell sidestep, D-cell sidestep. 1000 fists on you. Certainly. Oh, the repeating deflection with the extra. I still need some block this turn. I'm gonna discard that. Now I'm gonna discard the shield wall. And then the flurry is not terrible damage. This one is buffing again. I wish I had focused on that one, but it's fine. Once we get one target down, things will be a bit easier. Don't want to play Battle Cry. Surefoot again. Flurry for solid damage. And I think my D-cells should go out as well. Definitely. Yeah, let's spread this out. It's not like we need high slow stacks. We just need it to last. I need the weakness to last and the slow to last for the extra damage we do with slow. Might as well use my spell. This fight is gonna go on for a while. That also keeps the weak up. Maybe I should have switched my spell actually. The retaliate would have been good against these enemies. Oh, this hand is not great. Well, there is combination strike. That can work. I can't gain rage anyways. I don't need to open with that. But it's... could open with unbalanced fury, but it... yeah, it has chain. That's not bad. That gets me into Zen very quickly. They are immune now. Sure-footed will defend me. That's very nice. That's clarity, a flurry, and then... yeah, this is... delay block as well. Maybe I should have purged though. I have the sidestep, I'm gonna be fine. This will finish off the right one. That always happens, right? And then Battle Cry to keep them debuffed. And then switch focus to the next one. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, one is down. Things are starting to get a bit easier. I think this is actually Swift Kick, 1000 Fist first, to get rid of the Haunted debuff. That is so much Future Strike. I need another one of those. Sell both of them, and then Shield Wall has my defense covered, but I'm gonna go with Combination Strike first. Actually on this one. Not quite there yet. But we are close. I think this is gonna be the most difficult fight, or this was the most difficult fight of all the Guardians. And at this point I think we're just good. We just win now by ending the turn. Nice. Next up, Blessing of Smite from the Obsidian Golem. We will keep our deck the same, I think. Yeah. I think here it's worth going for the arms. Momentum combination. A lashing kick. And I think I do want to get a battle cry out as soon as possible. That reduces the incoming damage by so much. Purple Void Stone stun 1. That's annoying. Oh, we do have the sidestep. Yeah, I'm gonna go with double sidestep for defense, and then flurry. I like killing the left arm because of the annoying status effects it can do. It's not generally that threatening, but with slow and stuff like that, the right arm can be pretty easily kept under control. Same goes for the boss. Oh, apparently we didn't fatigue the boss. That's a problem. Slight problem. Flurry of Blows is not yet super powerful. I think we use leverage next turn. For the vulnerable on the boss as well. Can't enter Sand this turn. And my only way to block is this shield wall. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a defensive turn here. No, I did play my spell. I thought I forgot, but I didn't. Swipe. The left arm is slowly becoming a threat now. Oh no, it only increases its AP by 1. That's not even that bad. Nobody's slow right now, but I do want to play this combination strike. This deck is pretty slow, but it's It's scaling very well. It has a great scaling with fatigue. Start with a swift kick actually, so I can double up on the sidestep. And then unbalanced fury. We no longer have slow on the enemies, so the incoming damage is pretty significant now. And we got hexed by the green void stone, that sucks. We have a decently defensive turn here. Well, do we? Draw one, discard one. Decel. That will work, yeah. Oh, that didn't get rid of the haunted. Oh, that's... No, no. That ruined everything. That ruined everything. Well, we have healing potions, we'll be fine. Ah, that turn sucked. I did have a plan, but I thought I could get rid of the haunted at the same time as the hex. But that's not how hex works, I guess. This right arm is really giving me trouble right now. At least we get to apply more fatigue. So we scale. As long as we scale. Okay. Haunted and cripple. That's so rough. The blue void stone hurts. Not a whole lot of defense. But at least some defense. That discipline is very tempting. Left arm is down before it does anything again. But we still have to deal with this one hex. With the high cost of our deck, that hex can be very annoying. I do want to play the D-cell on the boss. We don't need a shield wall. It's expensive, but... Do I want a D-cell? I should probably battle cry instead, right? I'll take one. I'm okay with that. Okay. With the left arm gone, we have finally got rid of all these very annoying debuffs. So we can focus on the obsidian golem now. Stack the debuffs on them and then go in hard. They already have 3 fatigue. This fight should be over pretty soon. We're gonna take some more damage here, but That's fine. Too bad we won't be able to gain this black void stone. Diesel, discipline. And then wait, 1000 fists. And we need a little bit extra damage because of the regen. But after that, we should be done with this fight. Rage, 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 and then 50 future strike. Whew! We got another red void stone. Against the void, we don't need battle cry. We probably want all alone, right? No, I think we want another lashing kick. These small numbers of slow do matter. That's probably a bad choice for the red void stone. Let's put it in discipline, why not? Then we heal up with the healing potions and gain some rage. Do we want to change our spell? I think we do. This is rage 50%. This is one weakness. One weakness doesn't matter. We won't have weakness cards in our deck. Yeah, it's the retaliate. Actually, maybe it's the power from pain. We do have the wishbone. Each time you draw a bane, draw one. So the banes don't matter to us. And we can just keep playing that and the rage goes up and up. Okay. Probably should have been using that for a while now. First activation does nothing, but adds 2 banes to our deck, which is surprisingly useful in this fight. Not gonna play this flurry yet. Instead we decel you a bit. I wish we had a draw potion for this fight. Some extra draw would be really nice. Which blessings do we have again? Ah, one less frenzy and 20% damage, right? Just sidestep twice. And decel. Should have played the discipline first. For the rage. But this early part of the fight is just preparation. We need to get fatigue on the enemy, we need to get banes in our deck. Things like that. Start with 1000 fist. I should have cut the Unbalanced Fury, honestly. Do we even play this? No, no incoming damage. Next turn we can use this spell again, giving us 50% extra rage. I hope it's a decently aggressive turn. Could be better, could be worse. It's time for the sure-footed. Flurry doesn't benefit from rage, so we might as well play it now. Get into Zen. Another sure-footed. Clarity into the other flurry. Yes. Then combination strike, lashing kick. Nice, nice. Working well. That was a good chunk of damage. Sidestep, we're at full energy, so deflection, another sidestep. Discipline for rage. Lashing kick for slow into 1,000 fists. Discarding us the Banes. They are actually useful. It's a lot of future strike. Diesel would keep one weak on the enemy. I think I don't care about that. Just want the additional future strike. I should have decelled first. It doesn't benefit from rage and stuff, but it does benefit from steel knuckles. Well, it's casting fury. I don't need to decel. Yeah. Oh well, this is fine. And now, next time we trigger Future Strike, we should win this fight. Spell. This is a very aggressive turn. Start with gaining momentum. Into a combination strike. And yeah, let's foresight the flurry. That flurry will be gigantic. Especially if we manage to get slow on the enemy. Oh hey. It's decel. Flurry. Did I really? No. We had some future strike on them beforehand. But that was still pretty impressive. Decel again. Let's keep spamming those decels. Then just shield wall. Finally lashing kick. Not that it matters because the void is gonna die. We had so much future strike on them. That was fun. The void fight went very well. The Guardians not so much. But yeah, we managed another win. We can muster another card. Unbalancing Strike doesn't seem bad. Applying Vulnerability as an opener. Opposing Force is also not bad at all. Echo Wall is pretty potent. Combination Strike with the draw, also useful. But the attack damage is a bit low. Well, these are comparable in terms of damage. Future Strike is even better on the upgrade. And with Fatigue, the Combination Strike. But the Echo Wall is good, but so is draw a card. I think I'm gonna go with Combination Strike. That will at the very least help in the early stages of a run. Certainly.